Hello, hello, hello to another misty coloured memory as we do another regig. We're doing them. We're doing them again. We cast our minds back to 2003. 2003 was a lot of gigs. 2003, a lot of gigs going on that year. And we start with the first one. We cast our minds back to March the 16th, 2003, and we head down to Marillion's weekend convention in Minehead. There was a Butlins at Minehead. Background to that, I would never go to a fan convention. I wouldn't lower myself to such nonsense. Fans. Oh. But seriously speaking, the missus had a job because Marillion were they were trying to break the world record of producing a DVD, recording a gig, bring it out on DVD. They was going to break the world record, and the business magazine that the missus were working on was covering the story. So we got a free pass to go down there, and so we went down there and covered it. Well, the missus covered it. I enjoyed my time there, but I didn't go to all the bits and bobs, because we only had passes to what I think we only went to the actual show. It was Afraid of Sunlight. They were playing that in its entirety, and they were going to put it on DVD. I've still got the DVD over in the collection. So we tootled down to Minehead. I think we actually hired a car because we didn't think the missus's car was going to make it there. Or did we? No, we didn't. I'm getting confused. That was for some. When did we hired a car for something? No, we did use the missus's car because we went up Porlock Hill, and we feared we weren't going to make it up Porlock Hill because Porlock Hill, which is kind of west of Minehead, goes up like that. It's sheer. There is a warning at the bottom, but you don't realise just how steep this hill is. But I'm getting off the point because we're talking about Marillion and Afraid of Sunlight. And so it was a fan convention, and the missus, she did her thing, and I got to watch the concert, and it was good. It was good. They played the Afraid of Sunlight in its entirety. It was really good. And they also premiered, oh God, was it Neverland? I think it was Neverland. I'm going to pull it up. I'm going to pull up the set list. Has it got the... Yeah, they did. They pulled up the Neverland. Well, that's interesting because maybe I went to two of the evenings. He said maybe I went to two of the evenings because I definitely saw Neverland, unless I did it more than once. No, they did do Neverland. I'm getting confused. It was the live debut of Neverland as well. I had the wrong set list up. I should prepare. But so they did the whole of the Afraid of Sunlight album, and as you know, it's one of my favourites of theirs. So that was a big thrill. And I just remember the floor. Did the floor go up and down? It felt like the floor moved. God, I should really try and remember this stuff. I should have talked to the missus before I came on camera, but she probably remembers less of it. But it was really good. That was really good. And they did a few new things. Like I said, they did Faith, which was I don't think that arrived on an album until a lot later. And Neverland, which was its debut, and I thought that was marvellous. First time I heard it, I just thought it was the most amazing song. Again, it's one off of Marbles, and it's one of my favourites of theirs as well. And they also did Ocean Cloud, which, God, that went on a bit. So it was a pretty big gig. It was a pretty long concert, and ended with Garden Pie. But I didn't go to any of the other things. We covered the main event, and that was that. And we spent our time tootling around the area, doing a bit of tourism, checking out as far as we could drive, without getting cut off. And that was it. But it was like the funny thing about Butlins is, it's really hard to get in and out of that place because we weren't staying at Butlins. We were staying at a bed and breakfast in Minehead town centre. Nice place. So we had to kind of get out of there, and it's like, well, when were we leaving? Because it was, I don't know what time of night it was, 11, gone, maybe heading towards midnight, and to leave, Butlins at midnight is like I remember the security going, oh, we're not staying on site. What? Just, it was rather peculiar. Butlins, for those of you who are not from the UK, it's a holiday camp. Like if you've seen the film Tommy, you know what holiday camp is. And they do a lot of these concerts and things now on the outer season, during the winter months, rather than the summer months. But yeah, it was a good time because I like the gig. I thought it was a good gig. I always got a lot of time for Marillion when they do their live stuff. I don't see enough of them live, but they play venues that aren't agreeable with me very often, so that's why I don't see them. But yeah, it was real good fun. It was fun heading there. It was fun covering the story. They had the Guinness World Record for a while. It was good to get the DVD. I think you might be able to see me. You might be able to see me in the crowd. I think I'm in the bottom left. I'm always near the door. Always closest to the door, And yeah, it was good. It was a very, very good, very good, very good time. Though again, a bit of a long journey. A bit of a long drive to get there and to come back again. But yeah, that was a thing. That's interesting, isn't it? No, not interesting at all. So you could kind of say that I was part of a Guinness World Record attempt with this as well. That's another aspect. That's another way of looking at it, isn't it? I don't know how long it lasted for, but that was in the heady days of tangible media when people bought DVDs. Those shiny discs? Wait there. I might actually... we'll have a look at the DVD. Good job I have these things to hand. So it is. It's called Before First Light even. Look at that. And that was done in, a few hours. See? It's a bit crumpled. I think Herb's been in here. Yeah, Herb's definitely been in here. Because my stuff's usually not as crumpled as that. Thanks, Herb. So there you go. That was a thing. I need to. I wonder if that's worth any money. I could flog that on eBay, couldn't I? I should sign it as I was seen as part of the audience. But yeah, no, it was a good thing. But I'm not, like I said, I'm not a convention kind of guy. Too many people, but it was something to do. So anyway, hopefully you've enjoyed this misty coloured memory from 2003. There's plenty more. 2003 was an incredibly busy year for us. Of course, before kids, wasn't it? Before the rotten kids, and but yeah, it's when we had a life. It kind of makes me nostalgic to having a life. Anyway, thanks for watching. There's only one more thing left to say, that is ta-da.